So, are you ready to talk about it, or?
I am.
Take a listen. Need to say what we so different. In your ear or on your screen. The only place you need to be. It's the Reese and Monty. Guaranteed to give you everything you need. You're about to get a little You're about to get a little
Good morning.
It's your boy Ramont.
And I'm Reese. Welcome back to another episode of ALilRandRPodcast. We are coming to you live and direct from an undisclosed location in the DMV area. Still undisclosed, still under construction, so please don't judge us. We like this little look, so we did it
Also,
again.
you ain't got to watch. Just listen to the podcast. You won't know where we at.
True story. But we want you to watch too. So follow us on our journey to figuring out
Be
what
here for the conversation.
But also the aesthetics are always a thing.
It is.
The aesthetics are important.
But our conversation would be so good, we forget where we are anyway.
That's true too. I realized on the last episode that I did a lot of moving away, so I had to be conscious and aware.
I did a lot of moving from my mic, so that's why I'm trying to like position my mic because a lot of times I was talking to you like this and everything like that.
Yeah,
so
it would get away. Yep. That was the only little thing that I noticed.
Maybe we should put it in front. I don't know. Maybe we should put it in front of me, but I don't know.
Maybe next time.
Maybe. I'll be more conscious of it.
So I'm going to just jump right in and say that two things can be true.
Okay.
So I did my research.
So here we go.
Nike and Air Jordan are not separate companies, but rather two distinct brands under the same corporation umbrella. So, yes, they're both Nike, but they are separate. So, you're right in your eyes, and I'm right in my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Two things can be correct.
There we go. I'll take it.
So, I did get a DM.
From who?
I'm not going to say.
Oh.
I got a DM. Because some people, this is a listener that I didn't know that we had. But they did say that I did end up winning the whole Nike.
No, you didn't. I got a DM too.
If the viewers said I won too. From who?
I'm not going to say. They said I was right. What if it's the same person and they try to
Oh, baby. Hold on. Because they were there. Was your person there?
Oh, no. Person wasn't there.
This person was there.
It better not be person who birthdays today.
Okay, I'm not supposed to know anybody's birthdays today.
You don't know who birthday it is today?
Hold on, it's the 20th
of April. Wow. You know what? When he watches this episode, he's going to let you have it. We can move on.
I'm trying to think of the people that were
I sent them a nice happy birthday message this morning. So.
I'm going to send it this afternoon before this.
When you figure it out. It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
So yes, two things can be correct. So there's that. Also, the poll. Thank you for not answering the poll question on ALilRandR podcast Instagram page, because I saw that you saw it, but I saw that you did not answer.
I probably didn't realize it was a poll.
It's okay, because it was like, who's right, me or you?
Oh, you know what? I didn't know that it was a poll. I thought you wanted people to send you a message.
No. So
that's why
one
I
or
did.
the other.
Okay.
So I won that too. It was like,
okay. Just say that, like, y'all just don't know, like y'all.
Maybe that's the case. Well, we know now.
Well, they didn't know in the poll, so I was right.
Okay. We'll go
and
with
it just all like your Jordans, whatever.
Are you over it?
Two different logos. Like, it doesn't.
Okay.
Like I said, if I was having a Lexus party and you rode up in your Toyota talking about it's the same thing.
Okay. So, this week my gripe, because I feel like I have gripes every time we get on here.
Damn, friend, what you been going through?
Sometimes more than other times. But I just want to say to anybody that works, right?
Anybody that works. Okay, so we're talking to the working people.
Working people. If you work and you're in a position that you have to train people on how to do things, be knowledgeable enough to be able to train somebody. I have been going through this training process with this individual, and when I tell you that every time we get to a piece of the training, I don't know this, but that, like, if you don't know, then why are you training me? Like, that's beyond annoying, because now I'm taking over a program that you've given me 50% of the knowledge that you know, but you've been doing it. So it's telling me that, one, there's going to be some cleanup involved. I'm going to have to figure out what you didn't do and do that. And then two, it's going to be a lot of figuring out on my own, which is okay, but it's not okay because you were doing this job. Why do you not know?
Okay.
Beyond frustrating. So just know your job when you're training people.
Go off, friend.
Yeah, just because it's beyond annoying. Another quick thing. I don't understand, and I don't know if we've talked about this. So what I've started doing for the folks out there is so that we don't like double talk things. I write notes and then I check mark them when we discuss them so that we're not doing them. I don't understand I didn't get an invite person. Like, first of all, and I'm gonna be, I don't know if this is messy or not. I'm just gonna say it. Ramont's birthday was Ramont's birthday. So hitting me and asking me or saying, "Ooh, I didn't get an invite." So who you like? I had nothing to do with it. I sent nothing out. I was a part of nothing. But beyond that, what makes you think that you deserve to? If you didn't get one, then you just weren't invited. Everybody cannot be invited to everything. And that is what I live by. So if you have an event that I'm not invited to, well, you're different. If someone has an event that I'm not invited to, I don't care how close I think that we are. That tells me one, the fact that I didn't get an invite tells me one thing. But beyond that, maybe it just wasn't my group. Like, people have a thought of who you are. Yeah. And maybe this is a little, well, yeah, let's just go there. So for instance, if someone was having I was invited to a game night. Okay. Oh, I think
No, you're fine. You can talk.
I was invited to a game night that turned into yeah. And I was like, hold on. I got the invite because people know that I like game nights. I wasn't aware, and I don't think that the individual that invited me was necessarily aware. But I will say, I ain't gonna say that. No, we're gonna be transparent today. What is so funny?
Because I just imagine if someone invites you to a game night and you grab your game bag and you're all excited.
I'm ready.
And you're like, hey,
let's go.
And then you're like,
oh. So the individual that invited me, I don't think they knew either because they ended up leaving.
Ooh. Sound like you stayed.
I stayed.
Ooh.
I wanted to check out and see what was going on. I had never been. And so I think because, and my point is, people have a perception of who you are and what they want you to attend and things like that, or what you're comfortable with and all of those things. So yeah. So you can't be invited to everything. And that's okay. It's okay. I don't take it personally. And a lot of times
they could have hit me up.
Yeah. I don't think it was like for real, but it's still just even joking about it. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to say to that.
Sometimes I joke with different people. Like if I see Brett has something, I'm like, wow, like I know, but it's just like I wouldn't have went.
Yeah, because because
not that I was already doing something, but I joke around like that, but I never look at someone else's like post or see them out and be like, damn, why you ain't invite me to X? You know, it's not like a wedding or something like that, but you
but
know,
even that, I feel like if someone did not invite me to their wedding, and
I thought it's you got to pay per person, shit, you got count them numbers,
and also I think that it speaks to your relationship to an extent, right? Like there are certain people that if there was a wedding and I wasn't invited, it might sting a little bit, but I'm not going to be mad because based on our relationship.
Yeah, and it all depends on what kind of event that I'm having. Like, once I get done with my core group, now I got to see, like, that's a big number right there because everyone is a couple. So that's...
Everyone but me.
Like, that number already goes up. So then it's just like, now...
Right.
I got now the additional people and everything like that, like, the numbers add up. So it's never no shade. And I've never been a big house party, big event type person anyway.
I like a house party.
Yeah, but I don't want no people in my house.
Oh, no. Having them, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah. But
so let me ask you this. How many invites is, like, do you have a cap on, I'm going to invite you this many times and then I'm not inviting you anymore if you don't come? One? I'm a 2. Because 3 to me is too much. It's 2. I invited a certain individual to 2 of my birthday functions and they didn't come to either. And they're like, no, it's not that. I don't care what it is at this point. I can't invite you anymore. I just can't. I can't. Just one? Ramont, I don't believe that. But okay. Look, you don't have to. And the last thing that I just...
Let you not show up. You'll find out.
The last thing that I've been noticing is that people on TV...
Okay.
I was watching some old episodes of Making the Band Making the Band back when the rappers, Sarah and all of them, Dylon. Mm-hmm. And I was watching that, and then I watched reality TV. Why did everyone on reality TV have a rough upbringing? Everybody went through being homeless, living in a car, like all of these really like...
They look for those particular people in order, for storyline purposes. So therefore that they can like either connect. I forgot what I was doing. I can't tell you which show it was where I looked at the application in a sense to be on the show, and it asks you like, how's your relationship with your mom? How's your relationship with your father?
Oh.
Like those particular questions are in there, and it's for storyline purposes to have their back, people to have their backstory. Think about when we were watching Drag Race and everybody be like, "Oh, I grew up in," and
that too.
So it's storyline, backstory, and everything like that. Like so.
So now I gotta fabricate some shit to get on TV because I didn't have a rough upbringing. Like I had some things happen, but not like.
And maybe
I was never homeless, and I never slept in my vehicle. Because I had to. Like, I've slept in that bitch because my mama said don't come home after this certain hour. And so...
Yeah, and I guess, like, not everybody had a rough upbringing. If you don't relate, you don't relate. Like,
I get it. But it was just like, damn. Like you said, Drag Race, I was watching the newest season, and a couple of them, I'm just like, everybody... But I guess that makes sense. It makes them... relatable to some, but then I'm like, well, I don't know.
You start to connect with the person on the TV, like, oh,
if they can make it, I can too. Whatever. I'm over it, but okay. Sounds great.
Damn, friend.
I'm just saying, like, it's a little annoying. I'm just like, can't you just want to be on Drag Race and had a decent and then I guess it plays into the gay narrative.
There are people that they didn't have a rough upbringing or anything like that. Like their parents loved them, and it was fine, and they did theater and everything else, and they got supportive parents and so forth. So,
but to your point, I think, like you said, it makes them more connectable, I guess, and and then that's what we hear about. So I guess that there is something to that. Y'all wait. When I get on TV, don't reference this episode. We're going to take it off. We're going to remove it. Once I finally get booked for something, we're going to remove it so that I can tell my story and create this rough upbringing. of being homeless and not having lights and having to go to 7-Eleven to shower in the sink. It sounds good, right?
Oh my God.
Yes. Very like, ooh, yeah. Let's stop talking about this. We're going to edit.
No, why are we editing?
We're going to edit that out so I can put it in my story. Because you just kind of was like, oh no.
Like
you felt for me for a second.
Deep. Like,
you felt for me. And that's what we need.
Oh my God. We'll just take the whole episode down.
Okay. So when this is gone, y'all know why. Something hot is coming.
What did I go through anything?
Not go through anything.
I know, right? Like, cause you had these gripes like all week. I'm like, well, shit, did I have a gripe?
I just have grapes. I'm gripes. Grapes. I have gripes.
I got harassed in Walmart, and I feel like I call them Walmart warriors because like you gotta go in there and be ready to battle. I'm sorry,
what?
And Walmart is closer here than Target.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, okay, let me go to Walmart. And it was the damn employee after the gym one day, and I just had on a hoodie and shorts, and I think it was cold outside. And the worker, older lady, came up, and she was like, your legs may look good, but you're gonna catch pneumonia. And I'm just like, whoa, ma'am. I said, I just came from the gym. I said, I'm actually very hot right now. I said, so that's why I don't have my sweatpants on. I just have, my hoodie on. Like, and she was like, and she just like started having a conversation with me, like while I'm walking. And she just walking and talking with me. And I don't know how many, okay, yeah, girl, okay. And she stayed with me. Like, bitch, we were walking. At that point, I was like, man, you might as well just grab a shopping cart. Like, are you on the clock?
Help
like,
me. What hour we need to go to for this?
Help.
Oh.
And I can't even remember what I was looking for before she started talking to me. But I'm just like,
I feel like that's very rare for you because I feel like you have a very... And I'm not saying this negatively. You have a nasty disposition.
I do.
I feel like you
Don't
could
talk
get
to me.
Yeah, I feel like you would give off like, okay, thanks, bye.
Like I laughed like when she first said it, like ha, okay, and I kept walking, and she kept walking too. Like, no, this is not what we're doing. Like,
ma'am, are you still here? Like, what's up?
If she didn't see another employee, she would have stayed with me, and I was just like, I don't even know. What
she was up and was waiting on her ride. She was waiting on somebody to come get her.
I don't know what she was waiting on, but...
Did she have her vest on? Or she have it in her hand?
Her vest was still on.
Oh, she was on the clock.
Fixing up stuff while we were walking.
Oh, she was on the clock. She was on the clock.
She was
fixing up stuff. Man.
She told me, I think she'd been married 3 times or something. Like, give me her story. She told me about her son. Like, we were walking. And I just didn't understand, like, man, I really want you to stop talking to me. Like, I don't. I really, stranger danger. Like,
not stranger danger.
Yes, like, what are you doing? Let's see. People in the gym that use multiple machines. Like, use this machine here, and this machine. Please don't. Like, it's so annoying.
What do you mean? Like they're
doing like a
circuit kind of?
Yeah, they're doing a circuit.
Oh, they're going from one to one. So kind of.
But there's a gap in between all these machines that you're using within your circuit.
Oh, so someone else would potentially mess up their flow. So I'm thinking
they're done because they walked away and started, on another machine. So I didn't think they were coming back, and they were still. Well, how you like over there?
I don't have, because I don't go to the gym often. So I really don't have the etiquette. I feel like if I use a machine, you're just going to wait until I'm done. But I typically, tell me if I'm right or wrong.
So if I see you on a machine, I know I'm not going to use that machine. Let me go over here and do something else. Mm-hmm. But if you get up, I feel like you are done.
Right.
Especially if you walk.
So let me ask you this. Does it make more sense if you're on a machine and you're doing 3 sets of whatever, does it make sense to do your 3 sets in that, like...
Just on that machine and then go to your... Yeah. That's
okay.
what I do.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
If I went to the gym. Because it just makes sense.
What would Reese do?
Right, because I was like, I would just do my workout. I would do whatever I'm doing here. Right. If I'm doing 3 sets, I'm going to do my 3 sets. I'm going to take my break in the middle, but you're going to see that I'm still sitting here or standing here or doing whatever. And then when I'm done, I'm out. I'm like coming back.
No, like this one person, it was this machine. She walked down used the cable. Then she used another machine that was behind that. So when I was watching her, what did she do? I think she did the cable, and then she sat down at this machine, did that one, and then she walked all the way down. So I'm like, okay, she done. So I'm gonna use the cable too. And then when I took a break with the cables, she came back and like readjusted to use it. I just said, oh, so you're still using it? Mm-hmm. So my mom's like, you still using it? Oh, like that's weird.
Look, thought you were done.
Like, cause you like the first machine that she was using was like a little way away, like gone. I was just like,
that's interesting.
And people that sit on machines and like sit on their phone.
Now,
I'll be so pissed off.
But like,
especially if I finish my set and you're still on that machine or on your phone, like, let's go. Like, let's go. Like, I don't need this. I'm sure I can find a different machine or something else to do. But it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Taking a break. What if they're taking that? What if that's their break?
If you're not shitting on the pot stand up, like but there are people there that are working out. But you just sitting there scrolling on Instagram and TikTok, like literally chilling.
Well, I guess I'm more conscious because again, I'm not at the gym right now. I need to go, but I remember like I would take a set. Like if I was in,
yes, I understand.
I might be like, okay, let me see.
No, what I'm saying is if I see you on a machine, like, okay, I'll wait. Maybe they are taking a break. But if I do something else, finish.
Got you. Okay.
And they're still there on it. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
wasting
sit
time
on the floor.
Yep.
Go in a corner somewhere if you want to take a break. But don't take a break on. And then they do the breaks on like the popular machines. Like they on a bench press or like the leg press or leg lift. And so it's just like, not only are you breaking, but you're breaking on like a popular machine. So it's kind of like, in my social anxiety, like I'm not going to go up like, how many more sets? I don't do that.
Oh, I don't want to talk to anybody.
People can ask me how many more sets, but I'm not going to ask anyone.
I'm not asking. Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you, and I don't want you to talk to me.
I'll never ask anyone like how much longer you're going to be.
Yeah.
Because if you say something wrong to me, and I think it was that one time I asked this girl, what she used in the bench, and she was just like, she did some. I think she had her earphones on. She gave me. I was like, okay. And she wasn't even using it. It's like, bitch.
So what was this for? Like a hold on or yes, I am?
Like give me one more because she was about to like lift up her dumbbell. Oh. But I was asking like, was she using the bench? And she wasn't even using it. She was just using the space in between.
Oh, girl, move around then.
And I was like, are you using? And she did. So I thought I was like, maybe bitch wasn't using it. So I don't need to talk to nobody no more. Because if you say something wrong to me, look at me. Now we got a
yeah.
Now we got fight
in the gym.
Now we got fucking fight.
I'm gonna go back.
You gonna go back for it?
I'm gonna have a story. Hopefully I don't actually. Hopefully I don't have a story because I just want to go do what I need to do and leave.
These stories are just in my head because I don't talk to anyone. So
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but I have a good time. I get my workout in. That's what counts. That's why I go when I go. I go either early in the morning. I haven't gone at night in a minute, but I go early in the morning. I know who's there and I know what I can use and when I can use it.
I can't get up.
But like, you be up.
I be up, but I don't want to go to the Next topic, because now I'm getting mad at myself, because I do be up at like 3 o'clock. Like this morning, I was up at 2.
You could have just went to the gym.
I said that to myself. You can go to the gym. Because you know you got stuff to do today. You can just go to the gym and get that out the way.
You just laid there and said, I could go to the gym.
I said, or I could turn on the TV and see what's on TV and lay here. And that's exactly what I did. So maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. There's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
Always tomorrow.
So we're gonna talk about. We're gonna get to a topic
eventually today.
Criticism. How do you give it? How do you receive it? Like, are there rules of engagement? Yeah.
Rules of engagement.
Because criticism is a thing, right? And then I feel like there's different types of criticism.
Absolutely.
So I will say for me, I think that I am a very opinionated individual, and I have learned that my opinion isn't always wanted.
Okay.
Or needed. And so for that, I'm still learning how to bite my tongue at times, because my opinion sometimes it just comes out. And so I'm working on that. But I feel like I receive criticism. So I think that specifically with friends, like people that I genuinely feel are my friends, I'm able to receive it. However, it's given to me.
Okay.
Now, what I do with it is based on how I feel about what I've heard. Like, if you tell me that you're too loud, let's have a conversation then. What are we talking about? Like, was there a specific instance, or are we talking in general?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Because if there was a specific instance where, hey, this happened and da-da-da-da, okay, I can gauge that. I can gauge why maybe I was a little more loud, or maybe I didn't recognize it.
So it depends on the context in which the criticism is given. Is that what you're saying?
For me, it does.
Like, I can't just randomly go up to you like, hey, Reese, you're too loud.
Because then I'm like, well, where is this coming from?
Right.
Yeah. So definitely context is important for me. And I'm an example person. Tell me when. So that I can
name them.
Right.
Name.
Right. Let me know what we're talking about so that we can have that full-on conversation.
Right.
But I know that for me, sometimes I'm just like, boom with it. Like, Omari. I told him one time that I like using Omari as an example. I just realized I use him a lot. But he has a specific sweatshirt that he wears. And I think it's great. Great message. But I've seen it. I've internalized it. I know what it means. I know how he feels about it. And I know how he feels about it because he wears it so much. So I told him.
That's why I burnt the t-shirt that I used to have. Ain't seen that t-shirt since.
But I don't. So I've been told that that's not necessarily. Not that it's not okay, but it's not okay. Like, some people could be offended by. I don't know that Omari was. I don't think we ever had that conversation.
Do we still wear it?
I've seen it again. I've seen it again. Of course you would ask that question. So, I mean, I feel like my criticism was received. And the criticism is not, well, it was because I feel like you wear it so often, like it becomes like, is that all you? Because in my head.
Yep, that's what you told me.
Right. Do you have another shirt? Like, what is going on? I'm your friend. And that's
but I guess he didn't realize he was wearing this that much, and it's a hoodie, so it's probably just a throw on, not unless he's wearing it like
we were going to brunch, we were going to functions.
Okay, let's not read the girl. She ain't here. She ain't here to defend herself. She ain't here to defend herself. Let's not read the girl. I keep telling y'all it's not me. It's really Reese. I keep telling y'all. I am not the villain.
I own that though. I own that I am very and it's not even that. I'm kind of segueing a little bit. It's not even that I feel like people have to buy like so many different clothes, or you can't wear the same thing twice. Like, that's a thing.
It was just his favorite hoodie.
And it could be. But I'm just like, damn, friend, like, you ain't gotta wear it every day. Well, not every day, but every time we go out. I don't know. I just feel like after so many times, it's like, okay. I'm like, once I see something 3 times, you like it that much?
Wow.
That's just me, though. So maybe that's not.
Maybe. I mean, it all depends. I mean, I'm sure he's worn other things in between that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I guess for you, like, the man guy keep count of how many times Reese has seen this particular outfit.
No, and that's switch it up.
I'm just putting a tag on my clothes. How many times has Reese seen me wear it?
Reese 1.
Once I get to 3, no more. Reese, I can never wear this around Reese ever again.
That's not true. I think that, again, And maybe that is something I, again, need to check myself on, because that's how I think about myself too. I don't wear.
We know.
There's that.
Yeah, friend got an outfit. Friend don't.
If it's in a picture, for sure.
I know I can always wear my clothes again, because y'all don't ever take pictures of me. But we ain't gonna go
Put that down as a topic. Put that motherfucking down as a motherfucking topic.
Y'all don't take pictures of me. I can always wear my outfit again. Unless I take a selfie. Y'all, I am good in my friend group. Listen, I'm wearing this outfit again because ain't nobody see me. I can't post it. I ain't got no picture. Everybody else got a picture. Anyway.
I am always going to stand 10 toes. I've gotten at least 2 good pictures of you.
Yep.
I've taken.
Mm-hmm.
That I've taken.
Yeah.
Whether you receive it or not. But anyway, so do you feel like you take criticism well?
It depends on tone.
Okay.
And the person that's given the criticism. And yeah, tone and the person. Like I feel like I can take it. Mm-hmm. Like what you gotta say? I'm like, okay. But don't be mad at my response.
So then, okay, is your response based on what was said and your reaction to what was said?
I process it.
In that very moment? Mm-hmm. You feel like you... Because I feel like...
Because I allow you to get out what you got to say.
Because you're making me think of these videos that we've seen, right? The balloon popping thing situations, right?
Okay.
People will pop. And then they're like, well, why did you pop? And then they'll say, oh, I didn't like X. And then the person that they didn't like X on or about or whatever, then to me, they jump on the defensive. And they're like, well, da-da-da-da-da. And this is like, well, they didn't have, like, given the circumstances of the way that whole thing works, for anybody that doesn't know, it's like a dating situation, right? So you have... Hold on, let me explain.
I'm sorry.
You have like... a few people with balloons. You have a single person coming out, potential suitor, and they'll pop the balloon if they're not interested.
Yeah, and it can either be on like when they get there,
like off of looks, sight, boom, or something that you say,
or they say describe yourself, and they go through, oh, I'm da 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 pop pop. Like,
yeah.
So
with giving that as an example, I think that sometimes people, it's like the old saying, people listen to respond versus listen to understand.
Yes and no. Though watching those videos, one in particular, I called the girl My Little Pony. The little girl she had a ponytail on or whatever like that. It was her delivery in saying, "Oh, you look like my little brother. You dress like my little brother. So I don't like that." This and that. Like, it is a way to convey things, like to say what you mean. But I feel like she was being rude. Like she was like going at like these particular gentlemen. I'm just like, nah, sis, like you're not even all like, and then you get on the defensive because, like I said, tone and what you're saying to me, because then
and delivery
right. So I'm going to get on the defensive because you don't talk to me like that. You can just say, like your style is cute, but it's not the style that I like for the men in which I date. So therefore, that's why I pop my balloon.
Okay,
good God, you know what I mean?
That was very good. Okay. Because I can receive that and not feel the way.
Exactly.
But like when you,
but if I tell you, I don't like men in skinny jeans. You dress like my little brother.
Yeah.
I don't like the watch that you got on. Why do you got on a ring? This and like, damn bitch.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the pack of hair in your fucking head. Like I feel like your makeup don't match. Like you didn't blend. Like
not the pack of hair.
Like now I'm on the defensive because like you're attacking me. So like. People just need to tone and delivery. Like, I can take criticism. I'm good there. But it's your tone and delivery. Like, make sure, like, you thought about what you want to say and how you're going to deliver it.
Yeah.
Or if you need to give a little, I'm not trying to be mean.
So disclaimers are okay.
Like if a person smells, like, listen, I ain't trying to be mean, but I've noticed you've had an odor the past few days.
Ooh, that's hard. Now that is a conversation I'm not comfortable having. I'm not. I'm definitely not. If I have the only person The only people.
But if I walk up to you and say, you stink and you need to fix that, you would get on the defensive.
Absolutely.
See? It's
absolutely, because now, bitch, I'm gonna go down the list of whatever I feel about your ass.
Right. So it's delivery. Like, people just need to. What you always say? Words matter.
Words matter.
Words matter.
That is, yes, they do. And apparently tone, because I feel you. I feel like
you say is
how you say it. Yes.
Listen.
Yes. Because you can tell me that I stink in a way that doesn't make me feel this type of way. But just to say that, like. Yeah, that's a hard one.
But how I said it the first time, a person can receive that. And you could probably be like, oh, I tried something new. I got a medication. I was, doing this different. So, like,
I get it.
A person would feel more relaxed and calm if I came to you in a more concerning way to say, hey, I've noticed there's been an odor.
That is, like, I just can't imagine. Because I just don't know how, even with what you've said, I don't know that because then where do we go? Like, because I don't know, like, to me, if someone came to me and said, hey, Reese, like you said.
At least you put them on notice.
Right, but, like, where does that conversation, if
it don't have to go nowhere. It can stay right
But, like,
there.
in that moment, you come to me and say, hey, friend. Say it. Say it.
Wait, I gotta get character.
We told you Ramont don't like acting, but we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna play it.
Because now we're laughing.
It's improv. Hold on, let's go.
Hey, friend.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed the last 2 times I saw you, there has been odor in a sense. It's not your normal smell. Something's a little bit different. I don't know if you're trying something new out or something like that, but it's What?
I have nothing. Because what the fuck am I going to say? Bitch, yeah. And what if nothing's changed? I'm using the same soap, same deodorant, same body, like everything.
No, something had to change. Something had to change.
Because you did say it's not your normal.
It's not your normal. No. So something had to change.
Because I would be embarrassed.
Why would you be embarrassed?
Because I stink. That would be bothersome to me. But you done told 2 of your friends I done seen you in the same fucking outfit. That's different. Because that's just a shirt, friend.
I could be embarrassed.
You might be.
This could be my only shirt.
Bitch, I know better. And we weren't even where we are now then, but still, I felt like we were close enough.
You could have bought me a new shirt. Rude.
That's what you said. Every time you say this story, every time we tell this story, you say the same thing. I'm going to buy you a shirt. I bought you a shirt. I just have forgotten to bring it.
You should have bought me the shirt when you was telling me don't
wear
this no more.
You're
you
right.
Should say friend.
You should have said
friend.
But then, to me, that insinuates that you're a broke bitch. And I don't think you're a broke bitch. So.
Friend, come with me, friend. Because I got you. I got you again.
You like this? I'm going to get it for you.
Put it on right now. Take that one off. Just take the tag up to the register. I'm a bit.
Go ahead. No, we good. I got it right here. Yeah, I could have. But now that I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut. But I
don't say anything. I let people live how they want to live.
And that's what I'm saying. So if I was, all bullshit aside, you would be comfortable. Well, I guess I would be if I.
And what? What you talking about now?
In the same scenario, like if I was musty, would you be like, Reese, you're a little musty?
Yeah. I mean, you're my friend. Yeah. But if I don't know you, I ain't gonna say shit. I'll just let you be musty if I don't know you.
Because I'm leaving immediately. If if we're somewhere and you'd be like, ooh, I'm out. Leaving.
Like, you sweat.
I do.
And you don't like that.
I don't.
And I tell you when you sweat. If you don't notice it, like, friend, don't raise your hands no more.
Okay.
Don't
and I get
in the head like you don't care. Because you need to care.
And what do I do? I'd be like,
right. You need to care, friend.
And then I'll be ready to go, though, because now I'm embarrassed a little bit. But no, you're right. Okay. So it's all about delivery, and you said tone.
Absolutely. It's not.
Is there some things that you feel like?
It's how you say it.
Do you feel like there's some things that you just shouldn't be critical about, as far as even like, well, specifically with friends, right? Like, is there certain things like you feel like, I'm not addressing that? For me, I would say
it depends on what it is. If it personally affects me, or it is harming them, That they are the only times I would cross a line of should I not address this. Like if you're causing harm to yourself, me, or anyone else, then I'm going to give you my criticism.
I'm not giving any criticism.
If you're not and you just living your life, then go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl.
I think for me, I think that when it comes to relationships, if I feel a certain type of way about your relationship personally, I'm going to keep that to myself unless you bring something to me.
Absolutely.
Like if we're having a conversation about something and then it leads into that, whatever I've been feeling or whatever, then I'm going to say something. But other than that,
no,
I'm not talking to nobody about their situation. Like, for instance, my best friend back home, we were young. We were so young. Probably before we were even in our 20s. He was dating this guy.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is, I had liked the guy. I was like, oh my God. And he was he was the guy. And so, but they started dating. So of course, as soon as that happened, it was like all bets are off. Like I don't even look at him the same way. One night I'm leaving my friend's house and I lean over to give him a hug. They're laying in the bed together. So it was my friend and his partner behind him. I'm hugging my friend. His partner is licking my fingers.
Ew!
And
what I was just like, into?
Ick. I was like, but in the moment, I was just like, okay, I don't even know what to do. So I left. Maybe the next day, because we did see each other on a pretty consistent basis. Maybe the next day or whenever the next time that we saw each other, I was like, yo, this happened. I'm just letting you know. And he was like,
first of all,
what?
He was licking your fingers, right?
Yes.
So how was you hugging your friend?
They were in the bed. So they're in the bed. I leaned down.
To say goodbye.
To say goodbye to my friend. So my friend was in front.
Right.
The partner was behind them.
So did you hug him like around the neck?
Yes. It was like.
So you hugged him up here?
Yeah. It wasn't body.
Okay. It was neck.
Neck, yeah.
So you like this.
And he was. It was. And so in the moment, I was like.
See, I would have asked you, what you doing?
And so I didn't know because it was just weird. So I was like, and so I told him, my best friend was more or less like, that ain't no shit I want to hear. And I was just like, wow. Like to me, if my man did something that made inappropriate or made you feel away.
He felt like if I tell you that you stink, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do? What are you going to do now? What are you supposed to say?
To me, check your man. Like,
his man like to lick fingers.
Not my friend.
He probably knew.
No, maybe.
That's
but
not how they met. He probably said, let me lick your fingers.
But I just, so he told, and so from then on, I was like, if I saw anything that looks like so, and maybe that's why I learned to stay out of people's relationship. Because sometimes shit goes on.
It took one man to lick your finger. And
it was more or less like, I don't want to hear that. And I was like, so, and I said, if I see something, you don't want me to say anything? He was like, no.
Oh, okay.
I said, okay.
Well, that's them. So, I mean, you can't, just let it go. Yeah. I let the people be great. And my whole thought process behind a lot of things, as far as like letting people live, letting people be great, because I want people to allow me to have the same freedom to be me. And not be critical of any and everything that I do. We're already critics of our own selves. So now you got this other outside person that isn't living your life, giving you criticism and everything like that. So if you're happy, you fine, you smiling, you glowing, baby, do you. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anyone else, I'm good.
But what if you are? So what if it is a situation where a person is doing self-damage and maybe they don't recognize it? Or
I'll put you on notice. I've noticed this particular behavior. I don't vibe with it. That's not me. So if this is what you do, I'm going to have to remove myself. I'm not going to stick around for this. Like if this is
so you gonna tell me my friend?
Depending on what it is, I might.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And that's why bitches like me don't tell motherfuckers like you nothing. No, I'm just joking.
You tell. I support you in everything you do.
I don't tell you a lot of things because I feel like you judge.
I support you.
I feel like, not that I feel like you judge. I feel like there's just certain things I'd be like, ooh, my friends would look at me and be like,
not me. I'm gonna support you.
But you know what, Ramont? You know what? Let me tell you, the one thing I will say about you is you are so neutral. Sometimes it's just like, I don't even know what you think. So it's like, because you know how you tell somebody something and you're like, okay, this is big to me. Mm-hmm. This is a big thing to me. And you'll be like, oh, okay. And I'll be like, okay, well, there's that. Like, it's no, and I don't know if I'm looking for I probably am looking for a reaction because the lack of is what I'm like, okay, I just told this man this thing that is big to me. Like, not big.
And that's why. Because if it's big to you and it means something to you, mm-hmm. Okay, good. Like I'm not gonna have the same reaction because it's your experience. It's mm-hmm. whatever it is. But okay, he likes this. Good. Like like I don't have much to say in reference to it other than okay, like good. Like that's your thing. Like I'm not going to say anything negative about it because mm-hmm. it's like if you say like, oh, this is big to me, a big thing, and as long as you ain't in the story by I had to kill that motherfucker and I dumped his body out back, like we good.
So don't tell Ramont that you kill bitches because
listen, I'm just, as long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself.
I get you.
I'm gonna let you live.
But see, I'm different because I'm going to engage. I'm be like, ow, so tell me more.
You know who gave me some good feedback?
Ooh.
Q.
Okay. We love Q.
We love Q. We love Q.
her. I just saw her yesterday.
When we went out for my birthday, and we actually had a very good conversation. But in regards, like we were talking about parents, and I told her the story with my father, mm-hmm. and she gave me feedback, and she gave me a different perspective, and everything like that I never considered. Mm-hmm. So it was like, oh, okay. And she's on the list along with, so it's now Damon, my therapist, and Q that said I should, have the conversation with my father. I told all three of them no. But they're on the list. It's 3 people now. We're the 3. So I liked her perspective and what she said and how she broke it down to me and everything like that.
Okay.
So it was good. It was good feedback. It was good criticism, and she analyzed like my thought process behind it, and it was good. So it was a good messenger, because I think anyone, let's say if one of my cousins would say you need to no, absolutely not. But how she did it made a lot more sense. It gave it a lot more understanding and everything like that. Am I around to doing it at this moment in time on this day, April 20th? Absolutely fucking not. So we're good. But I did take it. I did receive it. I do think about it and process it from time to time.
And that's good. I think
made it there yet.
I think that it's always a good thing to be open to.
And since we're talking about like criticism and feedback, and the reason why I'm not open to it, because one, to give him the criticism and explain how I'm feeling and everything like that, I don't think that he will receive it. Or if he don't receive it in the way I want him to, I'm going to have a bigger issue. And Q also said, like, maybe you just need to say it just to be done with it. Mm-hmm. I said, if he doesn't respond like how I want him to respond, then it might be like this. Yeah. Delete, block.
I get what you're saying. And I feel you. I feel you on that.
And I think that's my fear of why I won't do it.
So, and I don't think we've ever really talked about like my stepfather. So my sister's father. Mm-hmm. We don't have a really great relationship. Mm-hmm. And I basically feel the same way. I feel like to reach out and have this conversation and express how I feel is pointless because I just don't feel like the reception is going to be
right, exactly
what I need or want it to be. But at the same time, I don't get to dictate to someone how they receive what I feel. But if you don't give me it's like I said with you, if I say, hey, Ramont, I like to run up to I like to eat Skittles upside down and it's weird. And you'd be like, oh, okay. I'm not getting a reaction. So I'm like, I'm not going to share anything else with him. So I'm not going to tell my stepfather, you really made me feel this way. And the things that you do make me feel a certain type of way. And he'd be like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. Because I could already kind of play the conversation out of my head.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, son. I hate that you feel that way.
Let's start over. And it's like, nope. Nope. And what I'd also explained, I said, I still, in a way, I'm still the child, in a way, I still feel like I'm the child. And I feel like as an adult, you should know what you did. And Q was like, maybe he does not know.
Maybe.
And he don't know. Maybe you should have it. And I was just like, I can't. Like, I said it would probably is going to piss me off even more.
Yeah. And I think that you have to get into a space where that's not the feeling that you would feel like you would be pissed off, because complete opposite, my biological father, we've had those conversations and we're in the space that we're in because his reception of how I feel is like, he receives it and he's able to tell me, hey, I don't like that you feel that way. This is how I am, or this is why I was that way, or this is my thought process then. And we can have a conversation. It's not just that, oh, okay, I received that and it's done. Because to me, once it's shut back down, it's like, okay, well, what am I doing? What am I doing if I'm sharing my feelings with you and you have nothing for me? Oof. What is the point? Oof. What is the point? I could have kept this to myself and kept it moving because I'm fine.
Kept it moving.
Yeah.
We were
so
fine
I understand
in
what
our
you're
space
saying.
where we were. And she even told me, like, you can be lighthearted with it if he texts you or whatever like that. But like, I don't know, because last time you did X, Y, and Z. Yeah. I said, girl, that's more conversation there.
But you have to be in the mindset. And I will say
I got to, baby.
And the only thing I would say is,
it's so bad.
It sounds very, I guess, morbid, but I look at circumstances from the or I look at that type of circumstance. If something happens, I don't want to be in that space of I should have. And I've resolved with myself, and this sounds so bad, but I've resolved with myself that me and my stepfather had a conversation. The last time that I saw him, we had a very intense conversation. I spoke my piece. I said how I felt. It was face to face. So to me, we had that.
Yeah. Okay.
And the way ahead did not happen on his part. I'm good. Mm-hmm. And so if something was to happen, God forbid, if something was to happen, I would be okay. I wouldn't, I wouldn't feel like, oh, I wish I would have, because I spoke my piece, you received it, we had a conversation, and this is where we are. Cool.
I don't think, I would not, if something was to happen, would I be at peace? I don't think so. I probably wouldn't. I probably would have guilt. Wish I would have told him.
That's a very telltale sign.
Or whatever the case may be. Or I may just be like, I don't know yet. Honestly, I don't know yet.
Well, sit with that, because I think that says a lot. The fact that you may not be at peace, then there's something there. There's something that needs to happen so that you can be at peace. Mm-hmm. For you need to do that for yourself. And I think that's another thing that
and right now it's better for me to just ignore the situation and sweep it underneath the rug.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
I'm saying for me right now.
Oh, got you. Okay, I was like, no, I'm not saying that at all.
Is that what you got from that? we just said this, and that's what you take away. You know what? Podcast over.
I'm done. So that was a yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean.
This is what happens.
Blame Q. She shouldn't have gave me no criticism. She should have said, "You right, friend," and we could have kept on going.
But it was constructive. It was constructive, and it definitely.
She used her words, and she delivered with a nice old tone and everything.
And then it got you to thinking. So
it did. It got me to thinking. I came home and told D. He was like, "How was it?" I said, "Let me tell you what she said to me."
Well, and he was like,
"Right,
I told you."
He's like, "So you gonna call him?" No.
Look, not tonight.
Not tonight.
So we're gonna have to catch up on that topic when you're ready to figure out what had happened.
Yeah, I can tell a story. We can talk through it, and actually, we'll bring Q back on, so therefore everyone can get her side, and what she said and everything like that. Absolutely, trust me, she'll let her come back on.
Of course,
love her down. That was a good. We both gave each other good feedback that day.
Good.
So yeah,
I love that. I love that when she is one of those people that. When you have a good friend and you want to keep them close because they're so good.
So good.
But then you're like, you know what? You deserve to meet everybody. Like, everybody doesn't get to meet my friends. Like, all of my friend circles don't get to engage. And I say don't get to because
I don't like to meet other people.
Yeah. And I'm... It depends because I feel like sometimes people come into this space, not necessarily your friends, but other people's, like my other friends' friends, come in with this notion that there's a competition. And for me, my mother taught me this a long time ago. My mother taught me a long time ago, if you know your space and place in somebody's life, you ain't got to worry about
in our group.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about somebody else.
No one outshines.
Everybody shines individually.
Like all our personalities show, and we like. Kudos to everybody.
Yeah, it's it's love all the way around.
Never been, except with these bitches don't take good pictures of me and exclude me out of pictures as well. But that's a different story for a different
Or when
day.
it comes to July birthdays and popping off.
Oh, okay, that one. But even like when we had themes for birthdays and everything like that, a particular dress code, Aaron's birthday, like. It was his birthday, so of course, like we hyping him up, but we hyping each other up, talking about everybody's outfit.
Love.
Like,
yeah.
They're like when we see that shit on Instagram, like how you like people like how my best friend gonna show up to my party with this dress on, this, that. We be like, yes, bitch, like.
Because everybody's
show up good for like my shit. Please don't embarrass me.
Exactly. Don't be one of these others.
Right. Please do not embarrass me. If I say this is the thing,
this is the theme.
Please don't embarrass me.
Exactly. And I think that
I want you to show up and show out. And like I said, I love that our group and people that we also invite in. We tell like it's not one person birthday. It is all of our birthdays. Yes. So I think with that mindset. It's why we all show out. Yeah. It's why we all get quiet when it's someone's birthday. Because like, bitch, what we going with? What we doing?
It's a celebration because we're celebrating the friend, of course. But then it's because collectively
a reflection of that friend.
Yeah, it's a celebration.
Together, bitch, we're gonna be cute.
Exactly.
Like when we did Shaq, when like we celebrated him, his engagement. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, we went hoochie daddy shorts on this day,
and we went,
and we did,
and we did, and it was a good time. And it's and again. Because I think that you're making a point with everybody's celebrating, but that person also, it's their moment and they feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like every time that I've had a birthday, I'm like, okay, it's my birthday and my friends we're all engaged in this moment together. But I still feel like, ooh. But I guess on your birthday, I feel like, ooh too. because the way that you do your birthday, I think that you celebrate everyone.
Yeah.
So I mean I know it's your day, it's your time, whatever.
We all know that.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like ooh.
I want my friends to show up and show out. Yeah. Please do not embarrass me.
Yeah, and that like you said, those social media like posts and things where people are like, oh my friend did this and da-da-da. I'm just like, what kind of friendship do y'all really have?
Right.
Because Ramont and I could go to. I could have a birthday party and I have a theme. And Ramont could come in to somebody and look better, right? He could, quote unquote, better than me, but I wouldn't feel no way. I wouldn't be like, why did you wear that? I wouldn't be like, why did you wear that? I'd be like, oh, okay. You did that. Okay. But I'm confident in my own shit. So I'm not concerned about who looks better. I'm just concerned that you look good.
My party was incorporate blue and whatever you wanted to do. Aaron wore orange, but he had blue in like his pocket. I think like the pocket square and in his hat. And he incorporated the blue.
Right.
I was like, bitch, you got an orange. He said, you said incorporate blue. I said, I did, but I want this orange. Like, it was cute.
Right.
Orange. Like, it was cute as shit. Like, it was all orange.
Right.
But it was cute.
And it worked. And again, and I feel like it takes nothing away from what you had on.
I had on my blue. I wasn't worried about nobody
else. And yeah, it's just, and I think that's
and everybody did their own thing.
Yeah.
So, like.
And it was, yeah.
And there was no criticism given that night. Oh, okay. Well,
there was no criticism given that night amongst
one time
the group.
Good
times.
Do you have questions for me today?
I always have questions for you, friend. So that was our criticism. Let's wrap that up. Criticism. Tone. Delivery.
Context.
And to me also when and where.
Words.
Because there's
when and where.
You can't come at me at a party where I've been drinking and pop off at me, not pop off, but try to tell me something about myself because I'm gonna be like,
not put me to the side of the party.
I'm not gonna be receptive.
You've been waiting to get this off your chest. Absolutely fucking not. You pick another time and day. Cause drunk me and sober me gonna have two different conversations for you.
Very true. All right, so number 1.
Okay.
What is something in fashion that you wish would die?
Oh, I'm not a fashion girl. I don't know.
You don't think you're a fashion one?
I'm not a fashion girl. So I gotta pass on that one. I don't.
There's not a trend that you would be like, for me, oh my God, excuse me. Chelsea boots are still a thing, and I wish they weren't.
Fucking not. You know I hate them.
I do too, but I'm just saying that's what made me think of it. I'm like,
I guess because it's summertime, it's no longer fall. They're not on my mind, so they're already gone. But it's gonna be somebody out here this summer with a Chelsea boot on.
They definitely are, and it's gonna be like
with a low heel. So click clacking through DC. That even made me upset. Go on to question number 2. Then piss me off.
What do you put in the small pocket of your jeans?
I got a small pocket. Oh, this one. Shit. Clearly nothing, because I didn't know it was there. Clearly nothing. Okay.
We're running through these today.
Well, I'll be there. Which is...
Yes, it fits. That's perfect. You know what's in mine?
But let me have my bag with me, so I really don't put nothing. I really don't.
This is what I put in mine. Hold on.
So you actually use it?
I do.
No, I have my bag with me. I carry bags, so you don't.
We know.
Oof, bitch.
Okay.
And you criticized me on bags before.
I've not criticized you.
You did criticize me.
I did not. I don't like bags in general. It's just weird. I will tell you that I feel like you aren't. This is gonna sound bad. You don't sissify it, so it works for me. Because it's the one shoulder, it throws me off. I don't understand.
I don't have a lot of bags. Mine is more so like a little waist bag
or a crossbody, and I think that and it's not. A lot of these guys are carrying like legit purses, and that just throws me off because I get it when we're out. To me, the most I
ain't got that much shit to carry. I can't have no tote.
Chapstick, my wallet, my keys, my phone.
I think I would only probably purchase a tote like if we were going somewhere,
right?
If we're to a beach or something,
or on vacation,
like that, then maybe I'll break out a tote.
Yeah,
but I don't even have one.
Oh, a tote. You're talking about like a
like the big oversized bags.
Yeah,
yeah. So I would take that
They're
out.
cute though. I like them.
They are.
I
be thinking, especially. Don't let me be at a nice restaurant. I'm like, if I had a big bag, bitch.
See? And that's where I think it comes in handy. But, and my friends have told me not to do this, but I've been known to ask people, what do you carry in this big bag that you have?
Oh, I ask all the time, what's in here?
Because, I don't understand. Okay, something you've tried recently that you would recommend to the people, be it food or clothes or a service that you tried, I don't know, anything. Is that 3? That's 3.
Let me think. Something I tried recently that I would recommend to a friend. Have I tried no new food? No. I don't think I've had anything new.
Okay. Well, we are just not hitting today.
I know.
The questions are not.
No, friend, these were bad.
Oh, wow. Not bad. I'll take the criticism. I received the criticism.
Hold on, wait. Let me work on my delivery.
Let's run it back.
We're gonna run it back.
Okay.
Hold on, friend. I gotta find it. Okay. Friend, I feel like your questions were not as good as they usually are. Okay. Like I appreciated them, and I'm sorry that I didn't, give you the answers in what you were looking for.
It's okay. We have 2 more.
Okay. Oh, we're not.
That was only 3.
Oh shit.
That was only 3.
We do 5?
We do 5.
Oh, okay. Go
5 is my mate. I was gonna say magic number, but Okay. This is just random. Okay. Both of these are very random. Well, this one is very, very random.
Oh, okay.
Where do you aim when you piss? Like in the toilet. Like where do you aim?
In the middle, I guess.
Do you?
I guess, yeah.
So I aim on the side. Like
why?
I don't like to be heard when I pee. So I shoot for the exterior.
Oh my God.
But I'm conscious with it. I am.
So if I'm home, well, okay.
I don't care where I am.
No.
I'm shooting for the sides.
If it's early in the morning, do you sleep? I'll aim for the side. Like I say, I don't want to be loud. But if it's just me, I'm aiming in the middle. Okay, like who the hell listening? Like no one's listening.
I don't know.
You don't want to hear yourself?
I don't.
That says something.
I don't know what it says, but I mean, so in the morning I will say I don't care. Like it's just like it's going whatever. But yeah, for the most part, I'm
that's an
outside
interesting.
region.
Okay, that is very interesting.
Okay, my last question.
Only time I don't at a urinal because that's splashback.
Oh my gosh!
Ugh.
So it's
a little tricky. In that
the corner
one.
down. It's the corner and down.
Ugh.
Because the splashback. If you go up too high, it comes right back out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, women wouldn't understand. Okay. How do you feel? Wait, I know this question, but I want to make sure I read it.
Okay.
I didn't say how do you feel. The question is thoughts. How do you feel? I'm going to throw how do you feel. How do you feel when the gays make comments about your brothers or your father as far as looks? Like if you post well, maybe not your father. No shade. But so I will say this. I think your father, because I'm very attracted to dark skin men. Your father to me is a very attractive man. Mm-hmm. I love his complexion. But you know how the gays, like if I post my brother, who is that? Leave it alone because it's my brother. Like, stop. So how do you feel? How do you, or have you, do you? Because I know that I've seen pictures of your brothers. Mm-hmm. But I don't know.
I posted my father before too.
Okay.
It's my dad.
But no, like, so the gays don't come out. They don't message you and be like, like, making inappropriate comments about.
I mean, it's been a while since I posted them.
Okay.
But,
we're going to post his daddy on that. Can y'all, sidebar while you're thinking.
We did have a daddy episode we used the pictures.
We didn't use that. I didn't think we used pictures of our fathers.
We did. I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to run it back. Can y'all go to our Instagram on, go to our Instagram on Instagram. Go to Instagram and follow our Little R&R podcast page, please. Like, support us, bitch.
Support us, bitch. I don't think I would if they, make a sexual comment or whatever like that. Like it's my dad. Like I don't know.
It's annoying to me.
I don't think I would care.
I don't like it's just like stop. Like what? Like if like, oh, it's Brother's Day or Sibling Day, right? And I post me and my brothers. Oh, yes,
your
it's
brother.
my brother.
I say, what's up?
Yeah, he's not interested.
I mean, that's all you can say. They don't know. They don't know that your brother's like not gay or whatever the case may be. But I mean, it's like if a female were like, "Damn, your brother's sexy as shit." Like, how would you respond to that? Like, it would probably. Be
I think it would be definitely different because
you're not gonna say, "Here's my brother's number."
I'm gonna be like, follow him.
Oh, okay.
If you think so.
Okay.
I guess.
Do you tag them? You know, I don't like people that tag their friends and their friend page be private.
Cause what? Cause we can't.
Like why the fuck you tag them?
True story.
Like now I can't look at the pictures.
That's true. I don't like when people post or they post pictures of their friends and they don't tag them. Ooh. Cause like I'm like
rude.
Can I dig a little bit? Like what's up? I want to see. But then I would get irritated. So maybe they don't tag them because they are private.
No, but people tag people with private pages, and it's just and like I don't know.
Like why? Yeah.
Or you know what else they do when they shrink down the
I hide my tags. I hide my tags. I will hide my tag behind the picture, unless it's like people that know that I'm associated.
Click on the name and then go to the next one. You're like, no, bitch.
Oh no! Because sometimes they will do a. Like they'll put it on their page from someone else's page, so you can't even tag.
I've seen that.
No, but baby, I will screenshot because I have a horrible memory, and I'll type the name in. And if I'm that, but
If you're that.
Here's another thing that I've noticed.
I just be nosy.
And I don't know if I've said this before. I might have. I've learned that Instagram crushes, for me, because I'm single, they need to stay on Instagram. Because once it comes out of there, it never, like, people are weird and strange. And everybody ain't got it all. So then
they're just cute in the photo.
Cute photos. And I have definitely learned we will have conversation, go back and forth. I do not want to meet you. And if I do meet you, it's cool, but I don't want to, like, if we're flirting online, let's keep it there. Unless you're normal. You get to determine what normal is, but I get to determine if it works for me. Before we go, I have something for you. I want you to try this. I'm laughing for a reason.
Why are they so damn big, like a muffin?
That's what it's supposed to be.
Oh, it's soft.
Do you love it?
Taste the vibes.
Huh?
Taste the vibes.
Do you like it? So.
There's a lot of cookie.
But I love that.
There's a lot of cookie. I don't.
I should have told you to bring a cup of water or some milk because I don't think it goes with liquor.
I can't drink my liquor after
I was like, right. I guess I should have thought about that.
Hold on. Not but this is a lot of cookie.
But it's good, right?
Like, this little piece is all that I need right now. This is like equivalent to 5 cookies that I eat.
Oh, see, I'm different because I eat the whole thing. So, I haven't. So, I ordered these from this guy on Instagram. His name on Instagram is Dash of Dayton. He's out of Ohio. And he made cookies, and he makes cookies and other desserts. He makes a brownie as well. And, you know, I love supporting a Black-owned business.
Edible.
Oh, no. I hope not.
I'll let you know. Give me an hour. I'll let you know.
But I ordered, he has several different flavors. Go out, check him out because he's a Black man out here trying to do his thing. And we support that.
We do.
I'm glad that Ramont liked it. I told him I had something for him and I wanted him to try it. And I wanted to make sure that he liked it before I said anything. Because if he was like, ill, I was going to say, well, there's that. So, yeah, I think that's it.
All right, cool. What you want to tell the people to do?
I want them to follow us on Instagram, on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, wherever you listening to us, follow us there. Comment on YouTube, subscribe. Yeah. Can y'all subscribe? Like, what do you like? I don't understand if you're listening why you're not subscribing. I just don't understand it. So do that.
And turn on the notifications.
Turn on the notifications so you know when we drop. Because sometimes it may be right on time and sometimes it might be like a day later because we have real lives. We're doing other things too. You know what I'm saying? So just respect that and follow us.
Damn, don't be mean to the people.
Please.
Thank you.
And we appreciate it. And we love you guys. Until next time. Do you have anything?
Nope. Okay. I have nothing.
Until next time. Thank y'all for supporting.
Peace.